Hey, what's up guys? How is it going? Today I'm going to be doing a Draw My Life video. I apologize in advance for the ad word in this video, but I'm going to give it a try. So, let's get started. I was born in the San Pedro Claver Clinic in Bogota, Colombia on June 24th, 1979. I grew up in the Garces Navas neighborhood of the 10th locality of Engativá. I studied my elementary school in the Garces Navas school, where I used to play soccer in the recess with my friends. Then, in high school, I studied at the Mariano Espina Perez School, which is located in a neighborhood called La Reliquia in Bogota City. There, I had many friends, and I used to play different sports, such as volleyball, soccer, athletics, among others. But the sport that I most liked was basketball sport. At first, I didn't like basketball when I started practicing sports, but then I got used to playing it. Though at my school it was part of the syllabus. I grew up with my parents, my grandma, and my siblings. With my dad and my family, I used to play soccer on weekends in the park. My dad was very funny and made us laugh a lot. My mother's name is Rosario Rodriguez. She used to take care of my grandma a lot. I remember that she used to take my grandma to stroll around the park, also to different streets and places in the city, where she was very happy. My older brother was a great athlete. His name is Mauricio Moreno, and he was younger. He liked cycling a lot, but then he started to practice soccer, and little by little he got used to this sport. Currently, he's a fan of the Los Millonarios Soccer Club and doesn't miss a match for that team. My older sister always was very overprotective with me. Her name is Sonia Moreno. She always protected me from the persons that wanted to hurt myself. She often argued with my preschool teacher because she wouldn't allow me to go out for recess. During my adolescence and youth, I realized that I really liked technical drawing. So when I was 20 years, I decided to study architecture. I made 5 semesters of architecture, but in those days I had a lot of financial difficulties, and for that reason I couldn't finish that bachelor's university degree. But after some time, I was able to become an architecture technologist at Sena. Then I worked in different companies as an architectural and engineering draftsman for several years. During those years, I realized that the English language was very important for my personal and professional development. So I decided to learn the English language. First, I started to learn English on my own, but then due to different situations, I gave it up. When I was 30 years, I met my future wife. Her name is Yolanda, and in the beginning, she was very tough and very serious with me. But 2 years later, she fell in love with me, and finally, on March 19th, 2011, we married. I'll never forget that day because I was very happy and at the same time very nervous. We have been married for almost 10 years. My profession is architectural and engineering draftsman, but why I decided to study a bachelor in English? Well, it turns out that my wife studied a Bachelor of Humanities in the Spanish language, and when I began to know everything related to teaching due to her profession, I decided that I also wanted to be a teacher. I thought, well, what is the profession in which I want to be a teacher? And after thinking about it, and since I like the English language, I decided to study a Bachelor of Foreign Languages with an emphasis on English. So after a while, more exactly in 2018, I decided to go back to my English studies, and in the year 2019 enrolled at UNAT University. Currently, I've studied for 4 semesters at the university, and although studying and working at the same time has been very difficult for me, I'm determined to finish this bachelor's degree. That is all, and thanks for watching.